A responsive navigation bar is very much important when you're building any kind of website or web applications. In this class, I'm going to show you how you can create that. So what you're going to do is, before even we start this container here, I'm going to add a snippet. Now this is a navigation bar snippet, which we get with the Bootstrap 5. So I'm going to walk you through each and everything. For example, we have nav tag. In that class, we have a navbar expand LG, navbar light, and we have BG light. So basically, it's a light colored navigation bar. Let me save this. Let me show you in the browser. So if I hit refresh, you can see this is the navigation bar what we have. So it basically has a light background, and the navigation bar itself is a light mode. So now here you can see that we have a container fluid. So basically it is taking the full screen. And if I change this to just container, and if I get back over here, let's hit refresh, and I can see that it is much more stacked version. So it is like has a fixed width. So let me show you how does it look like when we get into the responsive view. So right click, inspect, and get to the responsive mode. And now you can see that we have this. So if I click on this, you can get the drop down of the navigation bar. Okay, so I'm going to disable this back. Let me get back to the default version. Let's see what else we have. We have a navigation bar, we have some home links, we have a drop down menu, and then we have a search bar. So let's see where all these things located. So first thing is the company name or the brand name. So you'll see where to find this one. So if you get to the code, you can see that we have a nav brand over here. That's Navbar. I'm going to change this to company. Okay, and then below that we have the first one. This is the first div which we have. It's basically holding everything, and inside this we have the first unordered list. So basically this is the unordered list which is holding the first navigation bar. It has the drop down menu, it has the first links and everything. Okay, and here we have the form where the search bar is being holded. So let's save this one. We can make the navigation bar darker by simply getting rid of these items here. I'm going to call this as navbar dark. Okay, and BG dark. Okay, save this and let's get back to the browser. Let's hit refresh. You can see that we have a completely dark colored navigation bar. We can also give a different color for this. So for example, instead of specifying BG dark, I can call this as BG primary. So that becomes kind of like a blue color, which is the primary color of the Bootstrap. I can also give a custom color for this. For example, I just say that I want to write a custom style. So I'm going to call this as custom nav. And I'm just going to copy this. And let's get to our CSS. And here I can add this. I'm going to say background color. I can give it as black. And let's see how that looks. So if I hit refresh, okay, so I need to get rid of the BG primary which I have. Yes, I can get rid of this one. And if I get to the browser, let's hit refresh, and you can see that we have a completely black navigation bar. You can create your own style. You can add multiple styles for this. So you can also add gradients. So I'm going to select this one, and here we can choose the color we want to apply. So it kind of becomes very easy customizing the new navigation bar which we have in Bootstrap 5.